Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Shout out to all of the Gunners fans, the real ones, there. Welcome to Arsenal Referee and Coach TV. Yeah, man, you don't know football coach and referee I am. Season's coming to an end. Next week is my final game. I had one cup final this season, and I'm grateful. Every season I got a cup final. You know, shout out to the whole general champions the league. Early in the morning right now, after 9, yeah, the birds them singing. Just finished the school run. So I thought, let me do a live. Share the 12. I haven't done a live or a video for a while. My apologies. It's hard at times multitasking. I also do music, record artist. I do a lot of stuff. I have to go to work. So yeah, I'm here to talk about Arsenal while I'm on my way back to my house. Do some exercise, I know. One more game left and the season wrap up. No rest for the players because pre-season them need a little break, to be with their families. You know what I mean? Don't forget to like and share the content, subscribe and click the bell. Over here, we keep it real on the battlefield. We don't pretend and over exaggerate like some of the fans them, the so-called Arsenal fans them. Yes, and I'm talking the ones them that love to bash and criticize and loud and they themselves couldn't or wouldn't be able to handle the pressure that Mikel Arteta um, faces throughout the season. From the fans, from the media, the pundits, them, the biased ones, them. So, yeah, we won yesterday 1-0 against Newcastle. The level is so brilliant strike from Declan Rice. And in my opinion, Declan should have wear the captain armband next season. If Odegaard still have it, so be it. He must step up. But, Declan Rice has proven that he's a true leader. You get me? 1-1 yesterday. A lot of passion, the fans are happy. We finish second again, Um, they don't want us there, but we are here. Mikel's word in his post interview. They don't want us here, but we are here. I know it's gonna be a big talking topic today, and I love it when Mikel speak like that because it rips into the haters them skin, the pundits them, the Jamie O'Hara, the Jason Condis, the Gary Neville's, and the Carragher, Jamie Carragher. All those are bunch of hypocrites. And you know what? I think they have their badges, but they would never touch that field, that war, that war field, and go into management to go face the coaching like what Mikel Arteta faces, Frank Lampard faces, Wayne Rooney faces, Steven Gerrard, the same era as Mikel Arteta. And have you ever heard, not being biased or, you know, yeah, have you ever heard, let me know in the comment section. I listen to Talk Sport every day, and I've never, every day, every night, and I've never heard Mick, Frank Lampard, Steve Gerrard, Wayne Rooney, never heard them get come under any harsh, bad scrutiny such as Mikel Arteta, the Spaniard. And those men are Englishmen. Yeah, they will get criticized, but not in the way Mikel Arteta does. And why is that? Mikel Arteta, his first job, he has proven his worth, proven his ability to become a great manager. And he will one day, whether with Arsenal or not. But I hope Arsenal will win things. This group of players that he has developed will win things with him, in Mikel Aitos. What about you? You know, um, yeah, the English coaches them not face a lot of criticism and bashing like what Mikel Arteta does. You get a lot of pressure from the media, from the referees, the PGMOL, and it's clear to see. It is clear as day to see. Arsenal got one of the wickedest fight, you know, and some of that fight and pressure comes from some of the YouTubers, and the main one is AFTV. Shout out to Robbie and the crew. I'm a fan, but me notice from where them cool long the reaction after the games with the fans because AFTV giving them the platform to abuse Mikel Arteta and the club. And the funniest thing, enough of them is not no deep Arsenal fans. They were given a platform by AFTV to disrespect the manager. And time I see it, and it winds me up. You know, yes, people are entitled to their opinions, but that doesn't mean you must go overboard. And we notice from where the AFTV them cool it down. Them now to give the people on the platform again to speak after the game, man. I agree with that. You still can do it, but make sure it's set a balance and don't go overboard because remember, Mikel Arteta is human. At the end of the day, we are all human. We all have feelings, and we all have thin skin and thick skin. And one of the social media bashing is one of the worst one we can tell them because I get it as well on my other channel, Lionfoot TV. But what? Once you put yourself in the spotlight and you speak on matters, you're supposed to be able to take it as well. Miguel Arteta doesn't speak on any matters. He's a coach doing his job, but he's being abused, getting abused by some of the Arsenal fans, and that's a no-no for next season. Mikel Arteta in a sports conference, he said they don't want us there, but we are here. And already them start talk on it already last night and talk sport. Shout out to Crystal Palace. Well done on your first ever trophy honors, FA Cup. You know, um, I'm glad they won it because I'm also close to Crystal Palace, very close. I pass there on a regular basis. You know what I mean? The stadium. And I South London where I rep for. You see me? But yeah, man. Um, Arsenal finish second again for the third time. They don't want us there. We are here. We are back. We are just missing that little small details, that little piece. And in January, I thought they would have gone out there to get that striker. But as Mikel Arteta stated and still saying, if it's not right, the club is not going to do it. Arsenal does it the Arsenal way. You get me? And if I check over the years with RB Arsene Wenger, it's the same way them operate. They don't just go away and splash money and dash money. This is why Arsenal is in the state they are. Not in any passa PSR, not even close. You know what I mean? The club pay off them debt for the stadium and all of that. And we're still challenging. The 16-17 season, was bad where we finished 8th and 5th and miss out. Mikel Arteta came in and took us back to where we know Mikel Arteta came in and his first ever job and took us back to where Arsenal belong, challenging for stuff. Remember it's 20 teams and only one can win the championship. And I would love that to be Arsenal. I would love that to be Arsenal, but it's only one person can win, and it's just football at the end of the day. It comes with luck, it comes with bias, it comes with favoritism, and we all know Mikel Arteta is not favored. It's clear to see. I'm in the football world. I am a coach. I'm a referee. It's favoritism. Me going for my promotion in the refereeing level. I went to level 4 for 4 seasons, semi-professional. Doing the lines and Ishmael League, and what I mean. It's all favoritism. You have to look the past, you have to lick asses, do all of those stuff. You know what I mean? And if you stand firm, you won't go through. We know so it's set. Football, music world, any form of world, entertainment. If you're not giving in and succumb to some little low life standard. If you take away your morals, your morality, and when you speak out, you become a target. You will you get blacklisted. And Mikel is that person who speaks out like a Jose Mourinho. Yesterday I heard them judging him with Jose Mourinho, and I'm saying yes. We know Mourinho is a man who wants stuff and he's him talk out, speak in mind. And that is what Mikel Arteta is doing, and he's getting hate for it, he's getting fight for it. You know what I mean? And they fear, they fear the likes of Mikel Arteta because they know he has proven himself to be a good coach, very demanding, and have the expertise to become a great coach. And he will one day. Trust me. I hope it's with Arsenal. But you know, we know they don't like Mikel Arteta. Arsenal get the worst decisions in the Premier League. When the league just started, the the decisions that were going against us and the punishment, and I was saying to myself, this is to slow us up. That's what I said to myself, and I'm not doubt if I'm wrong. This was all these decisions going against us, red card. No, we don't see no man management, no step approach, just red cards, VAR, red card, referee, red card. And then after a while, it just stopped. We see players keep doing it and nothing happening. So, all of those stuff was to help slow us up in getting that quick start in the league because we missed out last season. It was hot, very hurtful because we missed out so close. And the players them is nerves, but these players Mikel Arteta developed are experienced now. They must be confident to fight the drive. And we draw 14 draws. We had 14 draw. If imagine if we had won half of those, Liverpool wouldn't have won the league so easily, you know. But at the end of the day, as I said, it's just football, you know. Arsenal forever. Switch I will never. As I said, at the end of the day, it's just football, you know. I've been in management, grassroots level, and I came under pressure before I won back to back under 10s, under 11. I came under pressure from the owner of the club, you know, told me to step up and you know what I mean? And I did. I was being nice, you know what I mean? And yeah, but well done to the lads them, well done to the fans them who stick with the team right through home and away. Um, well done to the ones them who believe in Mikel Arteta. We see Arsene Wenger been there for a long while, and then he started to win things until his era came to an end. Sir Alex Ferguson, was on the brink of losing his job before he started winning things. But nowadays, people just want to get win things just like that. It's not easy. It's Mikel Arteta first job. Some people said he got 5 years so far. Zine, this is his first ever job. People not looking into it that way. His first ever job. He took the team, went as far as he could in the Europa League. We finished, you know, fifth, eighth. Got rid of the play and brought in his own players. And the team is challenging again. 2 seasons. The first 2 seasons, he had to regroup, rebuild Arsenal and the expectations and the atmosphere. And we all see the togetherness. Seeing the next 2 years, he finished second. Are you telling me that's not good? We hear some people, even some Arsenal fans, phoning in and talk about you should be ashamed of yourself, but it's going backwards. Some of you fans, guys and ladies, you want it all. You know, the team 5 seasons. If the first 2 seasons he had to rebuild the team to start challenging again. Big up yourself, Red Skull. Big up. We pre-life in a reality way. We don't live in we don't live in Lou or you know what I mean. We look at life at the reality, the real way. But we all have a heart and a memory. Morning, John. That's a Chelsea fan there. Yes, so my neighbor. Yeah, the fans is the problem. They are the problem. And it's the ones that outside. Inside this, I've been to the Hermes a few times this season, and the atmosphere is good. But the ones them that come on social media, the platforms them, shout out to all of the Arsenal podcasters them. I watch a lot of them. The AFTV is the big one with the big voice where people come and abuse the manager. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, Mikel Arteta is human. He have family, he has kids, and it's hard for him. I know you watch sometime you watch and you listen to Talksport sometime and you hear people them, you know. But I was saying some of them came on yesterday, Red Skull and Talksport, and I said the team is going backward. And that drives me let me get angry because how can the team going backward? I'll finish second again 3 times. That's good progress. Only one person can win the Premier League, not two, only one. And unluckily, we fell short again. But we can't say we're going backwards. When we wasn't having Champions League, that was a nightmare. Broken to see Arsenal not in the Champions League for how many seasons. That is why Mikel Arteta said yesterday in his post-match, they don't want us there, but we are here. And I love it when he speaks like that because he gets a lot of fight, he gets a lot of pressure, and wanting criticism from the pundits, them, the social media pundits, them. And they are the one who drives a narrative to say Mikel Arteta should be sacked, to lose his job. And you know what? I would love it. Graham Souness. As Graham Souness, I would love it. I would love it if Arsenal stick with Mikel Arteta. Give him the length of time like Wenger. Because we're close. We are close. I agree. In January, we should have went out and gotten that killer striker. But in January, we know it's hard. We're not gonna just get a striker like that. And we don't want to get anyone just for the sake and then, you know what I mean. So the team, the club has a principle, and they're abiding by it and doing it their way. You know that is why the Arsenal is not in no PSR controversy or close to any FFP because they run the club properly and well done to the owners then. Now we have Andre Berta. He's very experienced and he's gonna do the job. He's gonna help Mikel Arteta. You know, he's gonna help him, and we know next season we will be challenging again. This season, unluckily, injuries hampered us, and we suffer the most injuries. Yeah, I just spoke about it. Let's go. Alex Ferguson was on the brink of losing his job at Manu, and that he started winning because he had time to build his team and demand what he wants from the players and the expectations. And Mikel Arteta is like a Alex, very strict amongst his players. Them look at last week when we went 2-0 down against Liverpool. We should have been 2-0 up. And Mikel Arteta after time, I know he went in and he bollocks them off, tell them off. And what happened the second half? They come out and do the right thing, different approach. And I know they are sulking and still sad about the Champions League because they wanted to win it. Mikel Arteta wanted to win it. The Premier League we fell short. Them slow. Red Skull, I don't know if you agree with me, but them slow us up. In the Premier League, them slow us up. All those bad decisions going against us, I really talk Red Skull. Even the bad decisions going against us, even in the Brighton game where they gave that penalty and let us draw. We had to draw against Brighton. That was harsh penalty in the box. Look at Liverpool. You know, they gave Liverpool penalty for the same thing. Look at the Crystal Palace game, Mateta. His face was kicked in, nothing. And the same referee, Michael Oliver, gave nothing. And he was right there. And he was much closer to the Lewis Kelly red card against Wolves. All those decisions. We get the bad decisions them, and after a while, the new rules and they want to clamp down. They went against Arsenal. And in my honest opinion, I think All those decisions was to slow us up, make sure we don't win, make sure we draw. And we didn't win, but we didn't lose. We draw 14 games this season. But if we had that killer striker, yeah, man, last week and this week, I true Red Skull, man. He's really a good manager. Missing that heat. We need that killer striker. And I think Jokeres, I see Jokeres and Sesko, two good striker, but I am in favor of Jokeres. If we get Sesko, that will be good, but we got all the bad decisions, but still serving. Yeah, we still survive second, bro. Second. Look how we challenged in the Champions League. We fought hard, we fought hard, we fought. We did well. I'm proud of the team. I know the team is not going backward. I am proud of the team. Even if we did finish third, I am proud of the team, bro. Football is just football, and the players, them are humans. Yes, them get the millions and them much thousands a week time, but they're the ones entertaining us. It's like an artist entertaining their fans. Them, it's the same thing. But to criticize them and go on social media and bash the manager, I'm not in support of that. And the fans them need to wake up. Fans like Red Skull and other fans them who knows it's just football and we win some, we lose some, we draw. But at the end of the day, only one team can win. You know, only one team can win. So one more game to go. Southampton. Um, players go and get the job done. We finished second, so it doesn't matter. But still go and put on a professional away match. And I know Mikel Arteta is going to see to it that they do that, and then look forward for the new season. Look forward for that striker to comes in. What I like in the post-match conference interview, they said big summer, and they're going to, Roberta's going out there to get that striker. And that makes Zuba Mendy is already in, and I believe thing is coming in. Yes, Liverpool has always full team and still finish third. Yeah, and Liverpool had it easy. Listen, Red Skull, they all know. They know the whole world, the whole England, the whole pundits, them know say Liverpool had it easy. Jamie Carragher, them bias. And, they are biased against Mikel Arteta and Arsenal. And them push that narrative to make people hate Mikel Arteta more. And some of us Arsenal fans fall for the trap. Them not look like reverse psychology them a use. And them a fight against Mikel Arteta. That is why Mikel Arteta speaks like that. I did not care. Mikel Arteta speak and burn them in his way. Yeah, the standard he has seen, he has never seen that in the Premier League. And then bash him for, how can him say that? What is the truth? Against Newcastle last season, it's the truth. And I love it when him speak like that. Yesterday, they're saying he's like Mourinho. Love to speak and moan and speak about a moment. Yes, speak out. Them like when you're quiet and them push up them favorite coaches, them like Frank Lampard, Steven Gerrard, Wayne Rooney. Those three managers, top English legend player for them club and country. And they go into management and them struggle, them fail. But you know, see them I get criticized. Frank Lampard went to Chelsea twice and failed. Mikel Arteta's first ever job like them. They're all the same from the same era. Lampard, Gerrard, Mikel Arteta, the same era. I played Arteta first job, 5 years. Is in his first ever club. And he built the team up and finished second for the third season. Yeah, man, Jamie Carragher bias big time, bias. But him do it in a way like him think like say, people like me him can't fool because we are psychological certified. I'm in the football world in a row. I referee semi-pro for 4 seasons. You know what I mean? And I had enough. My last game was soccer, referee and under 18. Arsenal, Tottenham, soccer. The same year soccer broke in the team, 18, 19. You know what I mean? It's the first I've ever seen Saka played, and he came on. Didn't start the game, but he came on. Tottenham was winning 2-0, and Saka came on, making us his score one, you know, and we won the game 3-2. I was on the line, you know. It's still on Sky Sports, everything. You know what I mean? But them bias against Mikel Arteta and Arsenal. And them know so Mikel Arteta has proven he's gonna be a good coach. And one day he will win things, and I hope he wins with Arsenal. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So big up to all of the Arsenal fans them. Next year we'll go again and stick with the team, stick with the team. Remember we are can't win. Well done to Liverpool. Liverpool had it easy. Them know so Liverpool got away with it. Liverpool got away with this league. This easy and it's all because of injuries against Arsenal and the bad decisions them. We finished game with 10 men and we still didn't lose. We draw. All those red cards and 10 men. We drew the game then we didn't lose. You know. Injuries was part of it as well. We suffered the most injuries this season and we still finished second. Enough team would have crumbled. We see Man City lost Rodri and they crumbled. Well done to them for fight coming back up. But yeah, I hate that. Big up on yourself. Don't forget to like and share, subscribe, and click the bell. And I'm gonna start doing more videos now again. Then I have some free time on my hands. But big up on yourself. Arsenal forever. Future will never. Yes, and Red Skull, check out the song. Me do a song named God Bless Arsenal. I'm gonna close off with it. See? Yeah, man. Them get the easiest fixtures. True, true. And enough decision went in their way. You know, enough decisions went in their way. But end of the day, them win it. You know what I mean? Them win it. Um, yeah, man. Them win it. You know, them win it. Even yesterday, I was saying the same thing. Look at we have Newcastle so close to the end of the season, and Newcastle is one of our bogey team as well. Them bully us. When my sister Joe Linton wasn't playing, I was kind of relieved. I said to my wife that why the bully now play Joe Linton, and Isa. Joe Linton him get away with a lot of stuff. Elbow him kick him elbow with elbow everything and him get away with it. So I'm glad he didn't play it yesterday. Yeah, but the team is ready, man. The team ready, man. Yeah, man, big up yourself, man. Saying Red Skull, good morning, and big up yourself to your family, there, man. Now a song named God Bless Arsenal by Imaric. I sing it on our end of life. God bless Arsenal. All the players and us, the fans. We rule not London. God bless Arsenal. Make them victorious. It's clear and obvious. Arsenal is embedded in us. God bless Arsenal. Arsenal is our team. One day they will fulfill our dream by winning the Champions and the Premier League. Red Fox, do you believe? Red Bull, do you believe? Make them victorious. It's clear and obvious. Arsenal is embedded in us. God bless Arsenal. Yes, it's out there on YouTube and TikTok and Spotify about. You see me? Yeah, so I love and love alone, man. Arsenal, in Arsenal we trust. Arsenal forever, switch I will never. Shout out to all of the fans them again and let's stick with the team. Don't criticize, don't bash. Remember, only one team can win, and we're hoping and praying that is Arsenal next season. Soon, soon, soon. We the fans, we deserve trophies again. And it's coming. It's coming. We just need that final jigsaw. We need that striker, killer striker, and we need another midfielder, player maker. I don't know, but Odegaard fell off. Odegaard fell off. I don't know if it's the striker, why he's not delivering, you know, making those runs and them thing, you know what I mean? But I don't know. Red Skull, tell me, when Martinelli play in the middle as a nine, Arsenal look different, them look dangerous, when Martinelli play. I prefer Martinelli played yesterday in the middle with Trossard on the wing, because Martinelli made those runs, like a striker runs, you know. That's what I view and observe for the past few times he played there. you know, we saw last week against Liverpool, he played there. Mikel Arteta switch it, and he caused Liverpool problem, and that's how we got the equalizer. You know what I mean?